this modern and glamorous age of pro football, Randy White is a reminder of its primitive past. Here in the setting, he is an inspired amateur hoping to land the big one. But on a football field where he is weighed and measured on a different scale, White never comes up short.
Many times people fall into two categories. Those who say, I'll do my best, and those who say, I'll be the best. And Randy White, whether he's ever professed it or not, wants to be the best. The drive that he has to be the best player is obvious the way he practices, the way he plays the game. He does not accept defeat. He does not accept the fact that he cannot make the play. He just believes and plays as if he personally can make any play that has to be made, and he does.
While White strides resolutely on his way to the Hall of Fame, in 1975 he followed in the footsteps of a player whose bust was already being cast. For 14 years, Bob Lilly commanded center stage in Dallas, and to assume his role, a replacement would have to sneak in from the wing. A rookie rarely plays leading man roles, but number 54 displayed instincts that were perfectly geared to the closed-in crunch of pro football.
My attitude was defeat the guy in front of me and get the guy with the ball, whether it was a running back or the quarterback. I really didn't preoccupy myself with the little steps, the little intricacies of playing the flex defense.
The Cowboys tried White at linebacker, and although opponents fell like buildings from a wrecking ball swing, the conversion was like making over Marie Osmond into Madonna.
I was one of those guys at Dallas that really felt like he should be a middle linebacker because I had played against Dick Butkus, and Randy White to me was the closest thing to Dick Butkus that I'd ever seen, and he could outrun Dick Butkus. He had that mean streak in him that Dick Butkus had.
White allows no interruptions, no distractions, no loitering. The scrimmage line is his domain to be possessed and defended. A place where he sends ferocious messages to all corners of that unique world known as pro football.
The thing that makes Randy White so great is that he never treats anybody different. I don't care whether you're playing the best football player as an offensive line or the worst one. He doesn't care. I mean, he's going to play them the same way every week. And when you have that kind of a player, you're going to have a player that's going to dominate.
You just cannot go into a game without accounting for his presence. You may have a player that will play well against him one time, but over the long haul, you're going to have to account for him with more than one player, and that's the ultimate in respect that a player can get from the opposition.
Randy White, to me, would have to be the finest defensive lineman, along with Deacon Jones, that I've ever seen play football.
Randy White is a player that plays every play, whether the game is 70-0 in your favor or 70-0 against you.
He's got the motor. He never stops. He never thinks he's out of a play. He's going to try and win the game himself if he can. I don't care what everybody else is doing, and he inspires everybody else by his play, I think, and he's got a great heart, great pride.
It's like the last play of the game, and it's up to him to make the play to win the game.
As the game progresses, you fall into a pattern. You see certain things that you'll be able to do, and you kind of save them for a key situation when it can mean a big play for your team, maybe on a pass rush, a certain move that you can use to beat a guy and you think it'll work.
Big play, Stabler to throw. Here comes the pressure. Shot! And the ball! It is a touchdown! Randy White falls throws Stabler and the ball came loose.
It has never been easy for a lineman to achieve glory in a sport where romance thrives on dazzling runs and long passes. A few like Randy White have risen from the gore of the scrimmage line to become giants of pro football.